So now we move into the energy of Wednesday, the 18th, and we have Aries. The moon will be in Aries while Jupiter will be in Cancer. Okay. Then we have a square in Neptune in Aries. So let's break that down. The first thing we see is the moon in Aries. So this is you in your active emperor energy where you're like, I'm doing this. I'm creating action. I'm changing my reality. This is what I'm going to do. These are the steps I'm going to take. I'm going to expand into this new reality. You're being held with Jupiter and Cancer, in which you are like, I want to expand into this whole new world. I'm hearing that from Aladdin. Um, a new fantastic point of view, no one to tell us no or where to go or say that we're only dreaming. And so I am feeling this energy of, I'm not going to accept anybody to tell me no. I'm not going to sell you, not going to accept somebody to tell me that my dreams are stupid. I am going to go in this direction because I need to step into this whole new world. So those three energies of Aries, Jupiter, and Cancer right now are creating that change. But then here comes the creepy crawler, which is the energy of the square energy creating a wall in front of you with Neptune in Aries. Neptune in Aries is the energy of your inner critic. The emperor that has been ruling you up to now, which is the perspective that you have of your reality, of your possibilities, of your limitations based on what everybody else has ever told you. So and what you have told yourself because you accepted it to be your truth. Does that make sense? Because I always tell people all the time, yes, there can be that a-hole that is trying to create problems. Yes, there can be somebody creating spell works over there. Yes, there can be this other aspect of you over here. There can be so many things that can be triggering an external block for you. Yes. But as long as you hold strong as to the vision that you have for your future, the reality that you know is yours, these people that are trying to stop you, these situations that are trying to stop you will not prevail because you will choose for them not to do so. And that's how we change and timelines, right? Because though the world is telling you this is who you are, this is what you can go, this is the ceiling, the glass ceiling. If you say, I know that's what you say, but God says, I say no. I will not take a knee. I will not limit myself. I will not restrict myself because you say, because you're not my king, because you're not my ruler, because you don't own me. That is the energy that is here. So you're confronting what you have accepted to be truth that is no longer truth for you. So I am very strong in believing that when you set your eyes on something and you believe it with all your mind, your bodies, your soul, your spirit, your everything, you will create it. I like to give an example of the book that I read from Dolores Cannon. This is a hypnotherapist. If you don't know, just look it up. Dolores Cannon. She's all over the place. And she wrote this book called The Custodians. It's based on aliens. But, I'm a big believer that there is aliens, but there's the important thing about that thing is not about the aliens. The important thing is the beginning, when she started her journey into hypnosis. Okay. And in it, she had received a prophecy, right? She had received a prophecy from one of the people that she had hypnotized about her future with her husband. And there was no doubt in that woman's mind that hypnosis is real, that people can definitely jump through timelines and see the future through hypnosis. And I believe it 1,000% myself because I've seen it, but I'm just saying there is truth in that, right? And then what happened was that events happened to try to move her and make her think it was all a lie. That is not going to happen. Your life is, I mean, your husband's life is ending now, and you're going to be alone. And it didn't matter how many doctors came to her. It didn't matter how many things came to her. It didn't matter what anybody said. All she kept saying was, no, somebody prophesied to me how my outcome was going to be, and that is what I'm going to see. And she held on to it so strong that she legit created that. She jumped to that timeline, the timeline where she had the house that she's supposed to have, had the life that she was supposed to have, and everything that that person said. She jumped there. Because what you guys don't realize is that everything is frequency. And if we focus on certain frequencies, we then become that. Because we speak it into existence. That is what having God present inside of our lives means. So for this energy, is questioning the spirit. It's what Joseph did when they told him that he had to bury Mary. He's like, yeah, right. I don't think so. You say you're an angel, but I don't trust you. Prove it. And he made the angel Gabriel prove it 3 times before he accepted to marry that woman. So question the spirit. What is the energy you really want? What is the vision you're holding on to? What was that dream that you got, that you saw it with so much detail that you can even smell it to be true? And hold on to it until you get it. And don't let yourself waver, because this is wavering. I hope you understand that, and we'll see you the next time.